Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Taurus season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Slightly. Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Taurus people. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? All right, there's an argument taking place. Feels like current energy, doesn't have to be, could be past or future here. But somebody lied about doing something here. I feel like somebody had an opportunity to, I don't know, I'm hearing invite, okay? It's something here about a missed opportunity that I feel like somebody decided they chose not to take when it came to bringing something to you. This could be an offer, this could be saying something to you, okay? Extending an olive branch here. And they lied about it, and there's an argument taking place. An Aries or a Sagittarius could be significant here. Maybe even a Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. All right. Some of you guys, this may have something to do with a relationship here. All right. Yeah, look at him with the Knight of Swords energy here. Okay. Maybe somebody let you pass on by. Okay. I don't know if somebody wanted to invite you into their group, their space, whatever this is, and they didn't. Somebody could have went back and lied and said that, oh, you weren't interested or you weren't qualified. I'm getting something like that, okay? I'm just getting more on the lines of the excuse they made. They either said that they offered you something and maybe you declined, or there was some type of excuse surrounding you weren't qualified or something that they seen you do or say. I don't know. But there's definitely an argument that's taking place. Somebody could even be spazzing out. They could be arguing with strangers here. Okay. Oh, and they're saying that the lie was elaborate. It was elaborate here. Okay. Like it was layered and it's a lie. Damn. So this is blowing up in their face, okay? This started way back when, in the past. Yeah. And they told a very lengthy and elaborate lie. And it's like unraveling, okay? What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Damn. Six of Blades in the reverse. This has to be cleared up, okay? This has to be cleared up. So that's what's going on. Something is coming back around. Something is like boomeranging here, okay? Because there was a fictional timeline here that somebody presented, okay? That somebody told. You got a Queen of Pentacles here at the top of the deck, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, okay? So it's given, run that back by me. What is going on, child? Somebody is getting checked. I do feel like emotions are running high. Confirmation here, okay? Somebody could have been trying to slow somebody down here, okay? Somebody could have underestimated you is what I'm getting, all right? You could be in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Let's see. Six of Blades in the reverse here. An elaborate lie. So, I don't know if this is a group. It could be two people that came together. I don't know if they came up with the elaborate lie together, but I'm getting somebody wanted something that was supposed to be presented to you, okay? It's like passing something around. Everybody gets a chance to take something. Everybody gets a chance to take an offer. And it's like they actually skipped you. but they lied and said that they brought something to you. I don't know. Six of Blades in reverse, though. Something's got to be addressed. Something's got to be cleaned up here, okay? And with that elaborate lie, like somebody could be trying to double down on something here because, you know, a lie is one thing. But when you tell an elaborate lie and it gets exposed, it gives light to sometimes some form of mental illness here. Because it's like, how did you come up with this? You made the whole thing up? That's what I'm getting. All right? And somebody is going off on somebody here. Friends could be significant here. Yeah, somebody is in the hot seat with the Ace of Wands energy and the Devil. Jeez, somebody ran off with something. I'm telling you. Okay? Yeah, I'm hearing right back to square one. Like, whatever is going on in this situation, they keep returning to a timeline when somebody said A, B, and C. Okay? But they ran off. That's what I'm getting. They ran off with something here. Maybe somebody was supposed to give something to you. And they said they did. Or they had an elaborate lie about how they couldn't. Or they tried. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, look at this. Four of Coins with the Devil energy. Somebody's greedy ass. I feel like somebody's supposed to give you something, honey. Or offer you something. Hands getting dry. Wow. And this person could have left you high and dry. You could have even been at a disadvantage or in like a stuck position at the time. Okay? Yeah. Grieving. Someone is grieving? Somebody could be going to a funeral. What is this? Okay, it's a Queen of Cups that done fell to the floor, honey. Could be a mother figure that's involved. Damn, somebody doesn't want to hear a damn thing somebody's got to say. I'm telling you, man, it's blockages galore. Okay, whoever this is, they cannot move forward here. A Cancer could be significant here, but I feel like this symbolizes somebody is stuck. Oh, they say, yeah, Cancer is significant here. Could have been dealing with a Cancer, female or male, but no. They're throwing something out as well, okay? They're throwing some, like a, a fictitious story or timeline here, alibi. They're throwing something out, and I feel like the liar is getting thrown out as well, okay? They're throwing out somebody's credibility as well is what I'm getting, okay? Wow. You could be blocking someone here. Hell, you know this person's a liar. So there's something here about control. There's something here about control, okay? This was the reason behind this elaborate lie. I'm hearing scheme, okay, that somebody presented, that somebody told, okay? Because it's causing an argument in the current energy because they can only get so far. Something keeps coming back to this damn lie. Yeah, somebody needs more information. Shit is not making sense. I'm telling you. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords, honey, somebody took something. They stole something. It's a thief. It's a liar and a thief, okay? What they say, scratch a lie, find a thief. That's exactly what's going on here. I feel like for some of you guys, somebody said that they gave you something or they offered you something you didn't want it. You weren't available. They couldn't find you. Some bullshit is what I'm getting. And they're scratching a lie with the Page of Swords energy and they are finding this thief. This was all about control. Somebody's greedy. They hoard. They wanted to hold on to something. Okay? And somebody's like, no, that's like, energetically, that's how they're feeling because somebody is unraveling something here, okay? Or they won't let up off of something, okay? Because when you're dealing with people who tell elaborate lies, like, sometimes they'll never tell the truth. You know? They'll go down as a liar, but they don't care. They'll never tell the truth here because they don't want to reveal, confirmation, they don't want to reveal, their mental instability here and how far that they would go, okay? How far they would go. And you got this Page of Cups energy here. Somebody also doesn't want to apologize here. They don't want to have to apologize. It's all about ego. This is the type of person that will apologize here, but they won't actually admit to what they did. Okay, very tricky and conniving individual. Okay, so you can never say, oh, they apologize for blank and blank. They admit to blank, blank, blank. Okay, like, oh, I'm just out. They'll apologize in general, like, oh, for the confusion or the misunderstanding. It's like, no, you straight up lied. Okay, or you straight up stole something from this person. Okay, like they're not getting down to that. Okay, child. Okay. All right, you got the Seven of Wands energy here. Somebody didn't want you to have a new beginning here. Okay. This person has the nerve to be ashamed. They're ashamed because they've been caught, okay? But I feel like this is the type of person that was laughing all the way to the bank, you know? Because they went back and told whoever, oh, yeah, I did this. Okay, you know, they didn't. This person did not want you to have a new beginning. So, you know, it was personal for them, okay? You know, somebody used a middleman. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody used a middleman to bring you justice, or they were supposed to, and that didn't work, okay? It's like when, you know, some type of authority figure, they call judgment here. And they instruct, direct, or they order someone to give you back something, okay? I always find that to be weird because it's like, so you're throwing the ball back into the hands of a thief and a liar. And you're relying on them to do the right thing out of the courtroom when they didn't do that in the first place, which is why I end up in the courtroom. It's something like that. Like somebody here was never worthy, okay? Like they never planned to do whatever they said they did, okay? Yeah, Four of Cups energy here. Somebody wanted you to be sad. Somebody wanted you to be dissatisfied here, all right? Yeah, I keep hearing, scratch a lie, find a thief. Somebody is a damn liar. Just straight up. Straight up, yeah. And then they skated down the highway on Easy Street here. I'm getting a Cancer that's under judgment here. This person is under judgment. Okay. They're under judgment here. I don't know who this Queen of Cups could be, this Cancer here. But I don't know why she fell to the floor. What's going on? Might have missed their mark. Let's get some specifics, you guys. Okay. Yep. Spirit wants some specifics as well. Yeah, it's like, get into it. Let's see what this lie is about. Because they definitely ran off on the plug. Okay. Supply chain meltdown. Again, a breakdown when it came to the middle man here. Okay. Like something should have been told to you or given to you from the source or the horse's mouth is what I'm hearing, okay? I feel like instead somebody caused a spiritual war, or when they did this, they incited a spiritual war, okay? Because they corrupt a timeline here, a hopeful future here. Somebody did not want you to have a hopeful future here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm like, somebody ordered your enemy to do the right thing. Like you're an arch enemy to do the right thing. It's not in them to do the right thing here, okay? And somebody is just not figuring out that they lied. Child. Woo, I do declare. Dog, this person wanted you to starve. I'm telling you. Like, it's above. I'm hearing it's above a hater's pay grade. What? Period. That's what I heard. I said it's above a hater's pay rate. Like, damn, pay grade. Pay raid? Okay, there could be a raid. What, in HR? Or there's some type of raid or audit? Sheesh. Somebody here, like, not only did they not have your best interest at heart, not only did they not want you to get whatever this was, they wanted you to starve. They wanted you to suffer. Food insecurity. Like, this is who they relied on to do the right thing or to deliver a message. Whatever this is. This is crazy. This person could have been doing poverty spells with the spiritual war and food insecurity. They wanted this to be your new reality. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I don't know if somebody wasn't aware of how deep the hate was for you with this person. Okay. Damn. Look, civil unrest. I'll be damned. The playbook is simple. Inflame differences, push outrage, and let the people tear themselves apart while new systems slide into place. This person here, like, I feel like what they were supposed to do is, this was supposed to be a part of settling something, okay? A resolution. And instead, honey, they took that knife that could have already been in your back and they turned it counterclockwise 10 times. Civil unrest. This person did not want you to have peace. So somebody wanted to put you in the Hunger Games here and leave you there for dead. That's what I'm getting. Change of power. Okay. There was something about a new beginning here. Maybe it would have changed power. Okay. Meaning, like, let's say this is finances or resources. It would have caused a significant change in your life. Somebody didn't want you to have a certain power or backing when it came to material wealth here. Okay. Yeah. Tuning out. It says, now would be a good time to take a break from devices, social media, and the news. When you unplug yourself from the matrix of domination and control, illusions fall away and only the truth remains here. Okay. Maybe they wanted somebody to tune out to the truth, tune out from the truth here. Let's see. Authority is changing hands, yet power rarely shifts without resistance. Expect turbulence as the influence gives way to another. This is a pivotal moment here. So there's like a changing of the guards here. Okay, there's a shift taking place. And there's a lot of pushback. That's the spiritual war. Okay. So it was supposed to go one way, but really and truly, it was never going to go that way. Okay. Just because of, again, civil unrest, you know, that's what the dark side wants. Like, they don't want there to be peace. They don't want there to be resolution here. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's get a couple more out here. Okay, Secret Hollywood. Behind the glamour of the entertainment world lies a web of secrets and hidden agendas. The influence of the Hollywood elite extends far beyond the screen, shaping cultural narratives for control. So some gatekeeping was going on as well. Okay. There's some gatekeeping going on. That's why we had tuning out. All right. This could even be a situation where, like, you have a platform or you're trying to get into a certain industry or lane. There is some gatekeeping going on here. So somebody did, okay. So something would have really, like, this was a major upgrade here. Okay. Maybe somebody even wanted you, like, somebody powerful at the top. Okay. Wanted to extend an olive branch or work with you. And they gave this job, this message to somebody who absolutely loathed you, absolutely could not stand you. Okay. And then they took them back, some piss poor story about why something didn't work out, or you weren't interested, or you weren't qualified here. And now that is blowing up on the scene. Confirmation. Spirit said dominoes are falling. Okay. Because they tried to move on based on a lie. Somebody lied through their teeth here. Okay. Something could be going on with somebody's finances here. Somebody didn't want you to be a part of the elite. But I feel like if somebody wants to read it's something about your spiritual energetic signature. You already are. You know, it's not a luck of draw in regards to people that are in certain industries here. Okay. It's like two ways. It's a part of your destiny, or you do the absolute most. And even people who do the absolute most of them still don't make it. Okay? With the sacrifices and stuff. Or they're there for 5 minutes or 15 minutes and then they fall off. Because if it's not in the cards for you, if it's not a part of your birthright, it's just not. Wow. So financial crisis is going on here. Look at the Five of Swords. It's not even supposed to be here. Look. And it's in front of hopeful future. Like somebody handed an invitation. Basically what I'm getting is like handing, let's say I want to invite Sally Sue to something. Okay. I want her to be a part of this elite group circle, the insiders, the 3%. But I'm going to hand the invitation to her worst enemy. Now, give or take, this person may not have known how this person felt about you. But that's what I'm getting, honey. Okay? It's crazy. Financial crisis here. And then you got somebody doing something with technology again. All right? Food insecurity. Controlling resources. Somebody was playing the Hunger Games all day. There's somebody who wanted you to suffer, honey. They wanted you to suffer. Controlling is about resources here. Somebody wanted you to be in a financial crisis. Somebody wanted you to be a damn beggar. Food insecurity. Wow. Like they didn't want to see you come out of a certain social status here. Okay? Well. But I feel like somebody overplayed their position. They overplayed their power. Because again, I feel like whoever I'm reading for, man can't stop your destiny here. Okay? You're going to be where you're going to be. You're going to be who you're going to be here. Okay? Let's see what else they want to say about this situation here. They're arguing and shit. We don't do no arguing. Let's see. Do declare the Five of Swords snuck in there, honey. They did not want you to have a... All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So this could be really specific, but for some of you, there's something about an industry here. I don't know if you were trying to break through when it comes to the entertainment business, the music business, showbiz here. Someone did not want you to get a specific resource that would have put you where you wanted to be. And I'm picking up on like a phenomenon where it's like a Lord of the Rings type energy. I don't know if you guys remember in the movie, it's like there were several people appointed to help this person I think was his name Frodo, deliver this ring or cast this ring into a fire, which, figuratively speaking, there were several people appointed to help him carry out a mission here. Okay. And it's like every person at the last minute, they would end up betraying him or just betraying the mission here. Some way, somehow greed would take over. And I'm getting that for some of you guys here. Okay. You could have people that were supposed to like, be a tool, be a resource for you to bring injustice here, okay? Or they were supposed to be a middleman between you and the divine. For some of you guys, even specifically like the courts, okay? To do the right thing. But it's like, in the last hour, at the last minute, something goes wrong here, okay? So you could have been experiencing this play out, in several cycles of your life. Let me let Sage out, okay? All right, baby. Yeah, I'm getting the energy like that because you have the Four of, what is this? The Four of Pentacles and the Devil energy here, okay? Somebody did not want to let go of control, okay? Somebody always wants the power for themselves. But then there's a There's another specific timeline here where whoever was appointed or ordered to do right by you, give you something, reveal something to you, like, it was never going to happen because it was like your worst enemy. Again, relying on an arch enemy to do the right thing, like something was never going to happen. So let's see where else we're going with this here, okay? Because again, they're going over somebody's statement or a lie. And they keep coming back to this fictitious timeline. And at some point in time, maybe they didn't realize that this timeline never actually existed here. Yeah, but they are now, because something is not making any sense. Somebody is thinking about what somebody said or their excuse, okay, about why something wasn't given to you, or maybe about why, because for some of you guys, it has something to do with information here, okay? Like someone found out after the fact that you weren't aware of something here. This could be a meeting. This could be a time. But child, like, you know, they appointed the wrong person to deliver the message, honey, okay? So let's see if we can get some more specifics. Let's see. Was ist das? You got this change of power and secret Hollywood here, okay? There is a shift taking place here, having everything to do with getting corrupt people out of the way, you know, prying their hands, their fingers off other people's wheels of fortune here. But, you know, it's slow because they're holding on for dear life. This is all they know, okay? This is all they know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, a vast difference. You have prosperity and then you have overload. Someone wanted you to be in this Hunchback of Notre Dame energy. That there's something about relief, because that's what I'm getting maybe at the time. Because I'm getting, you know, you're definitely on a new timeline here, and you could still be in this energy. A lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of responsibilities, feeling weighed down here. But there was something about immediate relief that was on its way to you here. But 2020 in hindsight, it was never really on its way, because this person, again, an arch enemy, was never, it wasn't in them, okay? It wasn't in them here. This is somebody who was very spiteful and vengeful. So for some of you guys, it could be a family member or an ex-lover. It's giving that type energy, okay? Somebody did not want you to have relief. Like, goddamn, I'm hearing barter. This person wanted you to be at the food banks, honey, okay? Financial crisis, food insecurity, controlling resources. And with that controlling resources, like, somebody is due a big piece of the pie. And I'm getting like land almost, okay? You could be owed equity or stock in something here, okay? Child. Yeah, this person was licking their chops, trying to see what they could buy or what they could do with your piece of the pie here, okay? And they don't match the energetic signature. Like, this person could have been buying time. They didn't want you to have hope, okay? So they wanted to force a reunion, okay? This person felt like, you know, well, first things first. They overplayed their hand because they felt like starving you out, putting you in a compromising situation would get you to spin the block. Damn. Would get you to spin the block here, okay? And I feel like whoever you are, little did they know the door was closed. The door was closed. It didn't matter whether you were up, down, at your worst, at your best. The door was closed. It was sealed. You're not spinning the block with this ex-lover, this family member, friend, whatever, right? But in their minds, okay, in their teeny little minds, they didn't even want you to have hope. They didn't even want you to have a positive outlook here, because they felt like if you would get this relief, the door would be closed forever. Again, not knowing that it already was, okay? Child reunion, okay? They were hoping for a reunion, and which is crazy because it's not even about somebody missing you that much. It's about binding themselves to your birthright, just period. Okay. Moon card. You have responsibility here. Wow. Somebody had a responsibility here to do right by you. Okay. Achievements. Interesting. Something about black and white. Abundance. Something that was written in black and white. Something was given to you here. Facts, figures. Let's see. It says, selective in choosing partners, an independent lover, earning respect in your field, making decisions with logic and reason, gaining financial clarity. For some of you guys, it's about a huge position that would have changed your life. Okay. And somebody felt like you were going to be you were going to be the 3%. I'm hearing insiders. Okay. Like you're going to have an inside connection here that was going to set you up for life. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Moon energy, achievements. Okay. This could even been somebody who's well known, or they have a lot of power. They didn't want you to connect with this individual here. Okay. Achievements. So they hid something in an effort to get you off your path here. Okay. They hid something. But something is cracking. Something is falling down is what I'm getting. Okay. For them. And it could be their story. Whatever they said, honey. Okay. Celebration here. All right. Yeah. Interesting. Somebody wanted you outside of the club. Okay. And when they felt like they achieved this, that's what they wanted. They were celebrating here. Okay. Like somebody didn't want to see you at these elite parties or something. Like, what is going on, honey? And I'm definitely picking up on industry energy for some of you guys. Okay. Something about big contracts here. Okay. I don't know. So I was trying to get into the music business, you know, Hollywood. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Child, they wanted you to feel uninvited here. Okay. Like they didn't want an end to a Cinderella story at all. Wow. Society. Okay. Wow. So you got secret Hollywood out here and society here. Okay. Division. They wanted to create division here. Success. I'm getting a house divided again with this division and this change of power. Now, there could have been some opposition within an institution or within a society, within a group in regards to inviting you in. And keep in mind, society, I'm not necessarily picking up on occult energy, coven energy, people that have ties to like corruption and abuse here. You know, it's just an organization, because I'm getting something about networking here. Okay. Networking and having the connections. All right. To have the upper hand in life. Okay. Something like that is going on here. There's a lot of division, but I feel like they wanted to keep a wedge between you and some other people, child. Success. Yeah. Somebody did not want you reaching success, but I feel like success is well within your energetic birthright. Again, this person overplayed their hand. They felt like this was their time. This was their big chance to stop you for good. Like put the stopper in regards to your success. Okay. Yeah. Look, you have attraction and Wheel of Fortune. You know, with these two cards together, the Wheel of Fortune is about many doors opening here. Okay. And again, with this person overplaying their hand, you're attracting the Wheel of Fortune. So if one door stays closed, another one opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more open here. Okay. You attract the entire Wheel of Fortune, not just one piece. Okay. Child. Something about their perspective here. So yeah, they, you know, they felt like this is what they were doing, okay? Putting a wedge in between you and your success. You reaching any level of success or wish fulfillment. Yeah, dreams fulfilled. Restricting you, okay? Restricting you. Yeah, compassion. It came out sideways here. Leadership. Yeah, somebody... Maybe this person wanted to hide you, honey. Okay, somebody didn't want you to become a leader. Okay. Perseverance. Like they wanted to put a cap. That's what I'm getting. Like they wanted to create a cap so you can only go so far. Okay. You can only reach so high. Compassion is sideways. Interesting. Okay. And landed on the Six of Swords in the reverse. Like I said, I feel like for some of you guys, this middleman or whoever, they actually wanted you to spin the block here, okay? But I feel like somebody's story is cracking, okay? Their version of events is like melting, is falling down here. And compassion is in the reverse for them, okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this situation here, right? Because people are arguing. Could be two people in particular. Like maybe somebody got the wrong idea. Maybe somebody went back and said that like not only you declined an offer, you said something that was like disrespectful or asinine here, okay? Like something is really off. Look, greed and star. Somebody, it's about the spotlight, okay? This person felt some type of way about the opportunities that you had, okay? I feel like whoever you are, you were fresh. You were in the beginning stage of something here, and somebody felt threatened, okay? Somebody felt threatened. Some of you guys, it's like a specific job. The devil, star. I can't make it up. The industry. The industry, star and devil. Kindness. And maybe, you know, whoever they sent, most of the time they were able to depend on this person. Because I'm getting a few messages. For one, somebody specific, it's like... they've never seen a jealous side of this person or vindictive here, okay? Until it came to you. Until it came to extending an invite or an opportunity or promotion to you, okay? So they didn't think twice about giving this person a job to do or a message to give to you. They also didn't think twice about, you know, the feedback that they received from this individual, but they are now, okay? They are. And for some of you guys, like, there's something here with an ex or like somebody who's known you all your life here, okay? Maybe the dynamic between you two, it switched up, it changed here. This is the type of person, you know, they don't wish, it's not just you, they can't wish people well after a breakup, after a split up, okay? You know, like bygones be bygones and just go your separate ways. You know how you'll break off with people, you don't have any ill will towards them. It's just, you know, you guys are no longer in alignment, okay? Not this person. This person always feels butthurt by anybody who walks away. Family member, lover, associate, colleague, they're always, somebody has a revengeful spirit here, okay? So there's a couple timelines here. You got devil and you got kindness here. Somebody didn't want you to have kindness or compassion, okay? Oh, yeah, this was a mistake. This was a huge mistake. Change. So there was an opportunity for someone to lift you up, give you some form of relief here, okay? When you were going through something. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, growth. Someone was threatened here, okay? They made it look as though, you know, extending an invite to you was a mistake here, okay? Or you wouldn't be a good fit for the job here. But they were threatened about your growth. That's it. That's it, honey. I'm also getting an energy where somebody made a mistake and didn't choose you or something, child. Okay. And then you got change. What's going on with this change? Kindness is at the bottom of the deck. Envy. Okay. So their envy, they caused the change. All right. Let's see what's going to come of this situation here. Okay. Like your success was a mistake. Okay. Like, I'm hearing somebody needs to be fired. Child. Like this lapdog or whoever. Now somebody's trying to escape danger. What's going on? Because of this lie. It's unraveling. Because it's like, not only did they not do what they were instructed to do, they actually tried to starve you out. They did the exact opposite, okay? They did the exact opposite. And that's what's getting revealed. I feel like you evolved, you progressed, you still grew in spite of all of this espionage. Espionage, corruption, lies, whatever this is. Okay, so it's exposing somebody, and I feel like this is how the argument is popping off. Okay, because someone could be watching you, they could be looking at your demeanor, and that's like, it's not making sense. You told me that this person did this, or they weren't interested, or something like that. It's not making any sense. Somebody literally wants to escape because they lied. Okay, they lied, and they can't explain it. Yeah, somebody wants to escape being condemned. Public scrutiny causes you to question your worth and motives. Facing public opinion challenges your resilience and resolve. So, of course, somebody's a coward. They can't take it because they're getting exposed. And their mask has cracked in into 1,000 pieces here. And they can't explain themselves with this elaborate lie. Okay? Child. It's crazy. So, what's going to come of this situation here? Let's see. Okay, digital whisper in the reverse. You're still not talking to this person here, okay? I mean, yeah, that's dead. This person is dead to you. There's something here about a deadline, okay? I feel like the time has passed for something here. So I feel like you're being gifted. You're being blessed with something else. Again, you're already attracting the wheel of fortune. This person was focused on you going through this one door. They felt like if they blocked this one opportunity for you, you would not make it. Wrong. Something here is tied to your birthright here. Okay. There's some exploitation going on here. There's several people in the hot seat because they're trying to meet a deadline here. Okay. And somebody's story is not backing. I'm hearing backing out. Somebody could be backing out. They want to back out, or they want to recant something here. Their story here is not making sense. Not at all. Okay. They could have used something that was supposed to be for you. Could be finances or resources for their own new beginning here. Okay. Jeez. And I'm telling you, they're trapped. No exit. No exit here. Okay. No exit. Child, they was focused on this one blessing, this one door. These could be people who don't know God, how God works. Somebody is gossiping here about your growth. Okay. Exploitation here, child, please. Like infidelity here. There's some blackmail going on, honey. Could even be a third party involved. Child. Unfounded allegations, damage reputations, and trust. Somebody could have lied on you, you know? An elaborate lie. Gossip. They're getting exposed for it. And they don't want to stand for judgment. Okay? I mean, they don't have a choice when it comes to standing for a judgment on a spiritual level, right? But something about public scrutiny. Okay? Like the nerve of this lie. Like somebody wants to stick their head in the sand here. Okay? And run away. Child. I do declare somebody never talked to you is what I'm getting as well. They never talk to you. Social mass. Look at them. What they petty ass. They did something for petty gains. Okay. Somebody got on a poker face, honey. They have on a poker face. Let's see what this, get some specifics on this gossip, and then I'm going to shut it down. What is this? Child. Mimic chess here. Yeah, if somebody thought that they were going to run off into the sunset with something that was yours, they felt like, oh, since you can, so that's another thing they tricked themselves. Somebody felt like since you didn't get something, or they stopped or blocked something for you, it was automatically going to be given to them, and they're not getting a damn thing. All they did was set themselves up here. Okay. Oath in the reverse here. Yeah, there's something here about a third party. Somebody told an elaborate lie about a breakup or maybe even a divorce. Child. This could be a third party. This could be an ex. This could be both, honey. Okay. What else? Get some more specifics, and then I'm going to shut it down. Somebody's silly ass. Somebody is cuckoo. Let's see. Now they walking around feeling like a clown, okay, with this social mask, wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability, offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain here, okay? Could be multiple people involved. They're guilty by association when it comes to this lie. Child. You know, something could have started off small, but it's gotten serious. Okay, I'm getting that as well. And now somebody actually has to come up with facts for an elaborate lie. That's another thing that I'm getting. And like they could be in this energy. That's why they want to escape. Someone, you know, they threw something out there, feeling like, okay, I'll just say this. That'll be it. Everybody's going to go forward, move forward with their life here. But again, with that Six of Swords in the reverse, something keeps returning. Okay. Somebody keeps asking somebody about something. A neighbor is significant here. Okay. Or somebody's watching. Let's see what the gossip was about. You could have grew up with some of these people here. Red flags. Damn. Somebody could have lied about how long they've known you here. Okay. Somebody could have lied about something back in the day. Okay. You know, if this is one of those positions when they do a in-depth or very lengthy background check here, somebody could have really lied. Yeah. Damn. A water sign here. Okay. A narcissist is calling for backup here. You got a passed over grandmother here. Okay. You could be getting intuitive messages or downloads from her. So a water sign, this narcissist is calling for backup. This is somebody who wanted a reunion with you. It's crazy. What is this? Yeah. But there's no love. There's no support. There's no respect. Okay. At all. Gossip. Somebody could have even lied and said that you got back together. Okay. Passed over grandmother. Yeah, this person is envious. This person is so damn hateful. They could have never did right by you here. Somebody could have been gossiping about somebody's gifts here. Okay, somebody could be envious of your gifts here because they don't have it. Or their intuition is blocked as well. Unfounded allegations here. This is someone who tried to attack your character here because they're so damn hateful and jealous. So the elaborate lie. Somebody could have even said that they got back with you. Y'all figured something out. Y'all came to a resolution. You never even talked to this person. You never even talked to this person. And for some of you guys, this is something serious, okay? It's something serious. Or they lied to somebody that's like serious. Because I feel like there's a domino effect and things are happening and someone is figuring out something was like spoiled from the get-go. And it has everything to do with a liar. Again, this person wants to escape, okay? Ciao. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow. And somebody tried to block your downloads from an ancestor or passed over loved ones here, okay? Because there's something deep that they didn't want you to know, okay? Deep introspection and transformation, confronting fears, hidden truths coming to light, healing past wounds. If there was like some inheritance left by a passed over grandmother, this is what they blocked, okay? Empath in the reverse, intuitive in the reverse here, okay? Yeah, they didn't want you to find out about how they were lying, okay, or throwing dirt on your name here, okay? I don't know who this person think they are, trying to block out like a connection. I'm getting a message from a passed over grandmother here. And again, somebody could have just been gossiping like, oh, she doesn't get downloads or she's not psychic. And it's like, whatever, okay? But this person is still getting exposed. Retrograde, slow down and revision how we want to go forward. Normal flow of energy is reverse here. Somebody cannot move forward, okay, until the truth is exposed. That's just it. But you can. You're free to go. And somebody felt like, you know, again, they had the power to hold you back in life. Child. All right, collective, there has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.